newspaper comic. So, Will,
I
how do you feel about ownership of everything?
you mean like for haha funny game or like in real life?
Let's go with haha funny game.
I think that it's tough because it's like you can't put that in a game without making it mechanically possible.
Yeah.
So like it's got to be mechanically possible.
And it is mechanically possible because I sat here for hours farming the money to get everything. Ooh.
That explains that number at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Do you like that number at the bottom of the screen? It's a pretty good number, isn't it?
I think we broke it.
Yeah. We definitely did. I'm just gonna, buy some books, because knowledge is important. Knowledge is very important. There we go.
At what point are we just laundering money back to ourselves and then being a feudal lord?
I think now, at this point, yeah, now is the point where we are doing that. Yes.
Just buying things from your own shops.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine here. I see no problem with me owning everything that I could possibly buy.
This would be the appropriate time period.
This would be the appropriate time period. Let's be real here. Oh, I have to click everything? Never mind, I'm not gonna fucking do that. So,
how's the family?
The family's actually doing pretty good. Because, turns out, time doesn't pass while you're just sitting here like this. So the family hasn't noticed any change. I even gave my wife some flowers at some point. The house is doing good. And that's really it. The family is somewhere around here. I don't even know where she is. She's somewhere at this point.
Getting into newspaper comic shenanigans.
Yeah.
Stuck on a railing somewhere.
Yeah.
Halfway up the stairs, clipping between, like, you know that thing that sometimes, like, a character model will do where they step up a stair, clip through the next one, and then go back to the original stair, step up, clip through it again?
Yeah, that. Definitely doing that. Also, Will, I may have bought some master weapons.
I think the better way to put it is you've bought the master weapons. You just have them all now.
I don't have them all.
Oh.
I don't have a master cutlass. I have a master axe, a master hammer, a cleaver, and a mace. And it's worth noting that every weapon can have augment slots. So basically these two are the best weapons that we have because they have the maximum number of augment slots that I've seen.
That's pretty spicy.
Let's be real here. We're going for swag factor, not actual efficiency. So would you like to use an axe, a hammer, a cleaver, or a mace?
Cleaver. I like the little hole in it and the fact that it has that outward divot, which would make it kind of not a great cleaver.
I also got us the flintlock rifle, a blunderbuss, a flintlock pistol, and a crossbow.
I feel like we should go with the rifle, even though I really want to say hottie with a shoddy while referring to ourselves with a blunderbuss.
That's fair. And I didn't go on much of a clothing spending spree because, look at us. We're beautiful. That's about it.
Yeah, we kind of...
We have reached...
At this point, if we're spending money, it's to get everyone else to keep up with us.
Exactly. We are influencing fashion.
So is this like the last game where, like, now we own everything, so we get to use it for one quest and then it's over?
Kind
or
of?
is this, like, halfway through the game, and now we just
wife.
kind of awkwardly have the same gear forever?
We won't awkwardly have the same gear. We can still find stuff. Child is apparently somewhere around here. I also found a different house that I've been sleeping in that gives me the benefit of health regeneration.
Ooh.
That has...
Do you have a secret family, or is it just the one family?
It's just the one family. I didn't establish a secret family. But it also has a roofed area. So we have our own little clubhouse here.
And it has to load separately?
Yeah, it has to load separately because they don't have a ladder climb animation. It's great. This is fantastic. So the only
So,
thing that
like,
I didn't explore in this town, and like any of the towns, were the cellars, because apparently there are a lot of cellars around here, like this place.
ooh.
But I think for the
Well,
most
after
part, they have like minor treasure in it.
well, if you already own everything, then the only thing you can be is a seller.
Fuck off. Don't start the stream with that shit. Don't you put that on me. Okay.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, we might as well go and do that hero thing we were sort of born to do. You know.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So we have like the hero of might, the
Actually.
hero of will, the hero of the skill,
Yeah, skill.
and then we're the hero of own thing.
We're the omni hero. We're the hero of everything. I wanted to go into Fairfax Gardens because I didn't know what was actually in here and if I could buy anything, but I didn't want to go in here in case there was some story stuff that would be missed out on.
Maybe
We're the Uber hero. We are the hero of all heroes.
maybe we've just been tagging along and they haven't figured out how to break it to us.
Yes, hero. You're a good hero. Oh, also, Will, would you like to know something that I found while I was in my travels and going through the cities? I found a very special book. It's our sister's fucking diary.
Huh.
Yeah, I managed to find a
Where'd you-
nice piece of charcoal this morning so I can finally start writing again. I still haven't finished putting down the story about the hero girl who fights snow monsters. Sparrow always likes listening to that one. Sends him right to sleep. It's not so easy for me. Winter is getting colder soon and our shelter won't be anywhere near enough. We'll freeze to death if we don't find something better. Yep.
Did you like find this in your guys' alley?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it the way you left it? Like, did nobody go in and clean that
no,
alley out?
it's completely changed. You know what? Let's explore Fairfax and then we'll go to it. We'll go to the old place. Ooh.
Well, I'm down for exploring Fairfax as long as it doesn't make that noise.
I'm drawing a blank. Will?
You know. It's
The fax machine noise. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Yep, that. Alright, uh-huh. Our dog
Apparently
can
I'm
now
just-
urinate on targets now.
Ooh. We've gained the power of piss.
Yeah. We have super piss power. Oh yeah, and everyone loves us. I don't know why. We own everything. Like, surely they would be afraid of us losing their housing and stuff like that.
See,
But-
I think that's the thing is like slowly but surely you stop being able to tell the difference. Everyone's like,
True.
"Hi, how are you? Do you need anything? Can I help you? Can I make you comfortable? Anything at all. Please, have my coat." And you're like, "Oh man, these people must love me a lot."
They
Meanwhile, they're
must
just like,
really like me.
they're like, "Oh God, please don't kill me! Please don't kill me! Please don't kill
Ooh,
me!"
this guy has a gift. And he sells clothes.
Hot stuff. Here, I have a.
Oh,
Oh,
he
I'm
called us
glad
hot
to
stuff.
have
Oh
you
my.
back.
I'm pretty sure I
Probably
have
because he
all
can
this.
see a very narrow band of our upper thigh. You know, I think that's actually at exactly the right spot for garters. So technically, if they had those in these game, if they had those in this game, we could like approximate pants.
Ooh, we could totally approximate pants. That would be good. The ultimate fashion trend.
And they set a date for the greatest.
Although, I would 100% expect this game to have just, like, normal-ass work pants kind of thing somewhere in this.
I love the fact that these are basically like the thigh-high Converse that made the round on the internet.
Fucking who doesn't love a thigh-high Converse? Let's be real here. Thigh-high
I love
Converse
those
is like a goal.
I love those shoes because they feel like a thesis statement.
They basically are a thesis statement. Everything about them was kind of perfect in every single way. If someone bought me thigh-high Converse, I would wear them.
So they're cheering us on as we
As
dig up
we
the castle front lawn.
Yeah, as we deface the castle front lawn. Probably because they think I'm going to be the next person to buy this place or live here somehow. I don't think I can buy it, though. Wait.
This isn't like the last game where we can, like, skullduggery our way into nobility.
No, because that bitch is dead. Oh, there he is. Fucking. Damn it.
They seem very okay with you also firing a gun on the castle grounds.
Again, I'm just the eccentric billionaire at this point.
Now, enough of that. Patience.
Hello, I'm Richard Branson. You could win a chance to go to space.
Yeah, pretty much.
Have you been getting those ads? I've been getting those ads recently.
Oh, I never get those ads. Those ads aren't for me. I get mobile game ads and only mobile game ads.
The only thing I can think is like the guy, it's an ad and he's like, "Hi, I'm Richard Branson. You could win a chance to go to space. Just download this app." And it's not really clear what the app is. So I feel like this is just a shell game of like make a little speculation bubble in this app that happens to be enough to like pay for another space flight.
Will you embark on marvelous adventures in search of ancient artifacts or not?
Keep up the good work.
Let's do some archaeology.
Unspeakable
It's
dangers
the closest
to
we're gonna
the
get to our university degrees anyway.
This is what my
Hey,
latest
people in a hole. You mind if I freely dig at random?
I'm going in.
I'm just gonna run through this site. Is that
I
okay?
think I still need to talk to the archaeologist until she like gives me something. Hey,
Sparrow is such a
hey, thank you. Our research proved conclusively that the first artifact is hidden somewhere in the oldest part of the city.
title for someone of your
Well,
stature.
that's probably not here. That's probably Old Town. You know, the place that's called Old Town.
That note is so perfect. Like, read it slowly, word by word. Really tear it apart. This is the whole note.
My research proves conclusively that the first artifact is hidden somewhere in the oldest part of the city. Good. Good, good.
Are we just supposed to trust her?
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past our hero. Our hero's a fucking dumbass. Let's go to Bowerstone Old Town then. See if we can find.
Like, believing quote-unquote evidence that's that concise and imprecise seems like a one-way ticket to, like, hydroxychloroquine injections, you know?
Hey, just dump a couple of leeches on him. It's fine. It's fine. No, we're sucking the illness out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Forget about all the blood and infections that are being caused by it. It's fine.
I genuinely would not have been surprised after the way that this pandemic has been going.
If someone was recommending leeches,
Mhm.
oh, I could totally see that.
Have you heard that there's anti-maskers who have been advocating to wear a mask to protect themselves from what they call vaccine shedding?
Oh yeah,
Where-
the vaccine shedders.
It's just so wild to me. It's like you won't put on a mask for the entire pandemic,
Where the fuck
but the
are you
moment
going, dog?
everyone is vaccinated but you, suddenly they're the problem, and now you need to wear a mask?
Yeah, obviously.
Like, it's such a... You know how sometimes in, like, video games, especially, like, anime does it a lot, like, you'll take away the power of an enemy, and then they're, like, this super pathetic thing, and then they're like, oh, it's pathetic, let's go. I feel like this is that moment where it's just like, oh, This is for toddler logic.
Yeah, it is. It is
Oh.
very much toddler logic. So this is where we were before. This is where we did the wind-up toy.
Oh.
And over here was where we used to be. Get it? B?
So, is there a new? I like that.
Oh, I hate myself for that.
Hey George, you want to see me have sex with a human woman? So, is there a new poor district that everyone got moved to, or as they got priced out of here? Did we eliminate poverty, or did we eliminate poverty? You know?
I have a feeling that it was eliminate a little bit, simply because, you know, everyone just kind of got pushed out of the town. And I imagine there's like an even old, like there's underneath the bridge now, which is where all the poverty lies, I think. And that's really it. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the under the bridge section that's now the poverty.
Like, there's so much. I'm not going to talk about it charitably. There's a lot of sloppy storytelling here and there in Fable because so much of it is just like going from goof to goof.
Oh god.
But like, there's these moments where it's just like you can track the gentrification of different parts of a town, and it's just like that's more effort than I feel like anyone else was putting into this game.
Yeah, this is Bowerstone. This is literally the first town that we go to in the original game.
Mm-hmm.
They go from, like, kind of a small town that has a surprising amount of wealth being in, like, a trade area, to, like, having an old town. Having that Bowerstone is now Old Town. And that was where all the poor people were. And then they went, oh no, we're still making a fuck ton of money. So
Very good. You've done
we're just gonna gentrify the shit out of that, and those people can now basically become bandits on the road. Because there's nothing else to fucking do.
Wait, does this imply that we're killing all our childhood friends?
I mean, Arthur's still around. Ooh, pistol trader.
I don't know if it's accurate to describe your childhood crime maker doer as your friend.
What the fuck is a turret pistol?
I think I know what a turret pistol is.
It looks like a fucking revolver. That's what it fucking looks like.
Get it. Get it.
We
Well,
can
I mean,
only
get everything.
afford one. That's
Okay,
not true.
is that-
That's not true at all. We can afford both. Okay, I'm really curious about these weapons because I don't think I ever bought from a pistol trader before in this game. I never needed to. So we have our normal flintlock, and then we have the clockwork. Okay, so this has a slower reload time, but a higher capacity, but less damage. And then the turret is a little bit less damage, more ammo capacity, and a little bit more reload. You know what? Let's try out the turret pistol. Fuck it.
Well, we should start, I think, with like the what's the word for it? Scientific method. The control, right?
Right.
So we can see why the other ones are better.
That's why they're better. Oh, and you
So
reload
this one's-
singular. I like it.
So this is versatile.
It's very
quick and
versatile.
clicky.
Yeah,
It's good for getting in, getting out.
it's got some good click-clack to it.
Speaking of click clack, what about the clockwork?
The clockwork? Let's see the clockwork. Once we load back in, because I'm dumb.
Well, I see clockwork now.
There's a lot of clockwork going on right now. I'm not sure what it's actually doing. Is it loading the cutscene? Is there actually a machine that loads the next town? It's like the pulley system in like Play or something like that. Just lowers it in place.
They have to spin around the inside of your computer to get a different monitor up for the next section.
All right, clockwork. Oh wow, that reloads quick. Okay. Them some speed. What is it, dog? There's a how is there a fucking dig spot? I've been in this area for ages and you haven't found this dig spot before. Where the fuck is it?
You've just been building up dramatic irony and anticipation.
Yeah, I literally went through all of the houses in this area and was like, what would give me the best bonus? And I specifically slept in this fucking house because it gives me passive health regeneration. And I'm like, that seems like the best. And I also figured out the reason why we kept getting ambushed and trapped in corners is because we had the animal magnetism benefit from our previous house. Which has dangerous implications because we kept getting surrounded by children. Wait.
Yeah, that's a little more Prince Andrew than I'd like things to be.
Oh no, royal families.
I love when people are talking about stuff that happens with the royal family and they're like shocked. Like, I'm not saying this to like shit talk Meghan Markle or anything, but I'm saying the people who like, you know, saw the Meghan Markle interview and they were like, the royal family is racist about their bloodline and what their children look like. It's like, heh. I mean, they're.
Are you surprised? They've literally been doing it for years. That's kind of their whole shtick.
They're a British royal family. Like, when we talk about people upholding white supremacy, there's very few people who are literally specifically responsible for doing it. They're one of the few.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, you could see in the distance all the house that I owned back at our hometown village.
oh, nice.
Yeah, I went back there and bought all of the caravan buildings for that too. Just cause, you know, didn't give me too much money, but yeah, it was good. Where is... I need to get to the guild cave. We need to go to the guild cave in order to get our next mission, where we're going to be going to a new town to buy more houses.
So we're basically going to walk into that new town and just slap our dick on the table.
Pretty much. And it's going to be great because we meet someone who probably has a bigger dick than the hero. Not going to lie.
We're finding our cock nemesis.
Exactly.
Did you see Hammer? She is on her way as well. With the
I don't know what it
information she's
is.
gathered.
Any other word
Our friend
for genitalia I can pop out and it feels like a joke.
that night in the castle.
That one feels a little bit weird. I don't know why.
I had no idea. If I'd known,
Yeah.
I would have stopped him.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, definitely. In fairness, most words just feel weird for me. I avoid using them because they just don't feel like words that I'm able to use in normal conversation.
Lucian's men are all over the place.
Except for dick.
You must be.
And you must be guard.
Or donger.
Lucian's
Donger's
life.
pretty quality.
But that's the thing, right? It's you either put on a funny voice or it's a comedic name for it. If you just say a word that is like the most common word for a piece of genitalia, especially if it's the most common slang word, like if I just say
This is not
pussy.
what we're here for.
Doesn't that feel really weirdly sexual out of nowhere?
Yeah, it really does.
Whereas if I go pussy, nope,
Not
safe,
one, lots
we're
of
good.
them. I did a
Hey,
proper
Hammer,
tour.
show us your pussy!
I think this bloke, the thief, is quiet.
Like I'm not even gonna say that one in a normal voice. Like,
Yeah, no, definitely no.
And you got this.
whereas if I go, Hey, Hammer,
Yeah.
can I see that Blanger Gonger?
Said they captured hundreds of ships.
There's less of the
Doesn't
cringe
mean he's a
factor.
hero.
Yeah, definitely.
The cringe is only the fact that I thought it would be funny to say that, you know?
Yeah.
Down galleons with one bullet.
Oh, hey, we're
One
making
thing's
even
rough
more
seas
money
a
now.
mile away,
Nice,
doesn't
nice.
matter. Who picks
I-
off the captain?
I feel like I should
More
stop
impossible
complaining
shot, the
about
quicker the crew
the plot being
surrenders.
nonsense when I never pay attention to the plot.
Impressive.
We're looking for the third hero, the hero of skill. Because we have strength and we have will. And so basically we're looking for Dread Pirate Roberts.
Not this one.
We need to go
It's only
to
to
what the
hero.
fuck is it called? Bloodstone, something like that.
Another one handy, have you?
But Hammer got all the information from some drunk dude.
It can get us to Wraithmarsh.
So it's basically like a normal
Here it
Blood One
is.
campaign.
Does it work?
It will take some time to activate, but it should work.
Some drunk dude telling us about the next major enemy. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, then let's go.
Hammer just spent all of her time in the bent anchor asking sailors for stories.
I mean, it's that catch-22, right? Of like, I'm a DM. I gotta respond to what you guys give me. So if your first response is like, let's ask someone drunk, I'm kind of like, roleplay a drunk person. And if you ask them a reasonable question, like,
We never ask reasonable questions though. we exclusively only ask the most stupid of questions.
give me an example. Remind me what we're talking about here.
I mean, this is coming from the same sort of campaign ideas where we would walk into a place and it's just like, hey, any life drinkers in here? Yo, do you like to feast on people's life essence?
To be fair, you got away with that like twice, and it was in the beginning of the campaign, and then things just got harder.
Yeah, that's fair. It really did.
I don't know if I let you off the hook for that one, per se. One could argue I very much left you on it.
Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, treasure. Oh, I didn't even notice this chest here. Holy shit.
One thing that I find really fun as a GM is like, before revealing someone who's in the plot, just like canonically make them follow someone for a little bit, just so that like, in hindsight it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes just a little bit of sense.
Like in that first campaign, you started getting followed like second episode.
Oh yeah. We were followed for ages and we knew it. So now we're fighting Hobbs and Assassins.
And they're not fighting each other.
Yeah, oddly enough. You'd think they would be.
I like that we have just the sheer strangle to get through this.
Oh no, they are fighting each other. Ow.
Yeah, having the clockwork pistol with that quick of a reload, this kind of has John Wick energy.
Yeah, it is feeling very John Wick, just kind of rolling in and out shooting people.
Like at this point, we mechanically can cheese this fight. I feel like we gotta do it just for the show, right?
Yeah, and worst case scenario, I just kind of... I gotta... Please die.
So that's the downside to the clockwork pistol.
It's not the best damage. What? Where did that hop come from?
Maybe when we're down to the last one, we just smack him in melee once or twice.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be the worst idea.
At this point, we're kind of just like emptying 6 clips into a hob.
We have to think about our ammo conservation at that point. You know, we're not firing arrows. We can't retrieve the ammo. It's not as good. We gotta... Ooh, pet supplies.
Have you ever been in a tabletop game where they track the ammo?
God, no. God, no. Oh, do we want a pink collar? Dramatically increases skill in ranged weaponry, especially crossbows. No effect on non-marksman's dogs.
tempting.
So basically, it does nothing. You'll come across a bunch of collars in this game that say like dramatically increases these stats and no effect on non-whatever dog. Our dog is a dog.
Oh, okay. So this refers to the dog in our class. Our
Yeah,
dog's
no,
class
this
is
does
dog.
nothing for us. This does nothing for us. Our dog's class is dog. But if we want him looking fabulous.
Thank you for your custom.
Alright, thank you, lady. Oh my.
Oh.
Oh my. Oh dear me. Miss, what are you doing? Talking about covering us in kisses as soon as the screen goes black. One of the stagehands left their mic on.
Oh man, this game aged.
I wouldn't say it aged poorly. It
Well, that's why
definitely aged, though. I do agree.
It aged.
That was fucking great.
We shouldn't use the front gate. Lucien's men will be expecting us.
I can use the front gate,
Follow
it'll
me.
be fine.
I know another way in.
Aw.
It really great. I went back to the temple.
Temple's doing great, though.
Men trying to
Right.
Oh, and Garth cut her off.
Nothing that ancient could possibly contain any wisdom.
old kingdom schematics. Shoot lightning. A load of superstitious nonsense that never helped anybody.
So, like, where did
Swallow it all.
Ancient Secret Robot? When did that
We may
start?
actually be in agreement.
Um,
But let's cut this short.
I don't know.
Because, like, Skyrim does it. Breath of the Wild does it.
There are a lot of games that use Ancient Secret Robot. Even Knights of the Old Republic used it.
See, this is why we need websites like TV Tropes, because there's times where you're like, this is a thing. It's a thing. This has to be a thing. And
Yeah.
then you find a website that's like,
AncientSecretRobots.org.
yeah, or like tvtropes.com/skylaser. And you're like, oh.
Oh, yeah, the Sky Laser. Everyone's favorite movie trope. Where are you going, Garth?
One thing I love about that website is that, like, half of them, they're phrased in a way that's like, it's not in itself a joke. It's just kind of, eh.
It's like, heh, yeah, I know that one. Let's try out our axe, actually. Let's see.
I can stop.
No, I don't want to. Oh, whatever.
Good enough.
I didn't want to target him, but, you know, if it was only going to go to him, then I'm just going to blast the ground and see what happens. Alright, Garth, are we heading that way, or are we heading a completely different direction, and you totally didn't need to lead us there? You just wanted to kill some people. Homicidal psychopath.
Garth, where is my pipe? That's it. I've made my decision. This guy's gonna be Garthfield until I find it no longer funny.
Garthfield sounds pretty solid. What the fuck happened to that dude?
So, you remember when Garfield Eats was a thing?
It's still a thing. I think. Here in London. Anyway.
I haven't checked in a while, so I don't know the status, but I feel like I remember that guy getting a license to do the same thing, but Scooby-Doo.
Oh, that's sad.
Where that came from?
I'm gonna look it up. Because I'm pretty sure it was literally like Scooby Eats or something.
Oh, come on, at least call it Scooby Snacks.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo Eats.
At least call it Scooby Snacks. That's the most bitter disappointment ever. I'm gonna rob this grave in sadness.
This is 100% just.
It's
Now that this has been out for a while, this is literally just like a palette swap of the last image.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, hello. Treasure.
It's also wild to me how like every other image is of this guy, or it's like randomly being here like, hey, did you know that I'm great?
Did you know that I make shitty restaurants
They're between us and the Cullis Gate.
that only rely upon fucking a name to be popular or to have any recognition? Not even
I
to be
love that-
popular, because I don't know anyone who's actually eaten at it.
The only people I know who've eaten at it have done it on camera.
Yeah, for
Only
a vid.
because they're on camera.
Yeah, they did it for a vid.
There's so many businesses in operation right now that like, if you told me 10 years later, like, oh yeah, that was a money laundering front, I would buy it in a heartbeat. Like,
Oh yeah,
Garfield Eats, money laundering, I'd buy it.
I buy it.
Come on, then.
Honey, the 3 browser extension,
Oh, I buy it. I buy it. Like, I would love for there to just be some report coming out about how Honey is, like, doing some incredibly sketchy shit. Not even, like, exploiting third world, like, people. Because that's just, like, par for the course at this point for companies. For, like, sketchy shit. But, like, they're doing, like, they're in the mob. They've murdered, like, 15,000 people. Like, just... I want to see some, like, atrocious shit come out about Honey, and people just be like, all the YouTubers that have, like, advertised for it, and, like, Mr. Beast being like, oh my god, I had no idea. Also, Dexterous Styles.
Dexter Styles.
We are now Master Dexterous. We can now, like, sub-target someone when we shoot them. By which I mean we can shoot them in the nuts.
Speaking of money laundering, when's the last time you saw someone enter an internet cafe?
When's the last time I saw an internet cafe?
Good point, good point.
I don't think I've ever seen an internet cafe.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's not money laundering. Maybe they all just ran out of money. That's how it would go.
No one fucking... We're in the middle of downtown London. Where's there gonna be an internet cafe? Everyone here just has Wi-Fi.
Well, I mean, and that's the same thing, right? It's like, everyone has Wi-Fi, or if you don't have Wi-Fi, there's public Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And then it's like, why go to an internet cafe when you can go to a library and use the internet
Yeah.
for free?
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably why Audible is pushing itself so far, so
Yeah.
hard and so far, is because it's like, the only thing Amazon had going for it was like, you can keep the books and order them to your house online.
Yeah.
Audiobooks, most libraries do that already.
Yeah. Pretty much. Although they do give you a free one every month. That's pretty cool. But, like...
Yeah, but a library
you could
gives
just
a
go to
free
the
one every
library.
time.
Yeah, you can just go to the library and, oh, hey, new one.
See, you can get a free one once, per month, or you can get one once per each.
Once per, yes.
Once per once.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. I don't understand a lot of business. I just don't understand.
It's wild because like so many of them are like,
What are you doing here, Game Master? Is he gonna sit us down and is like, okay, so do you have your character sheets ready? Was he just like wandering around to these guards being like, okay, so here's how we're gonna start. You're in a tavern.
when I used to be on campus, because of the fact that there were like books for the D&D club in a locker somewhere,
Right.
I did feel a strange sense of power knowing that I could just run a game in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I believe it. So this is a new, interesting enemy.
It's a polygon.
We're literally fighting like the mother of Pyramid Head or some shit. See, Pyramid Head mated with Garth. No, we didn't need to. We specifically went around so we wouldn't have to fight these guys. Whatever.
Maybe this is like a Sims prequel.
Yeah, those things ended up possessing all of humanity.
Anyone in the Sims rebels, and all of the nearby like plumb bobs just like turn black and start hovering towards them, getting bigger and closer.
I'd believe it.
That's why Sims will just hang around while like a baby's on fire or someone's drowning in a pool because they don't want to anger the pyramids.
They don't want to anger the Pyramid Heads. Yeah.
See me now, Lucian? You see?
Ah. Stab it.
You know, Bill Cipher as a character,
Think
like
Lucian's
design,
twisted powers are
is pretty
impressive.
clever because I feel
Try
like
this.
it's such an easy way to be like, oh, this guy has unclear, strong powers.
Yeah.
It's a pyramid with an eye on it. What do you think is going to
Yeah,
happen?
what do you think? What are you expecting from a pyramid with an eye on it? Honestly, I'm expecting quite a bit.
It's like American Money and like the Yu-Gi-Oh aesthetic. It's like, ooh,
I will need to concentrate.
that's strong
Gate.
for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
I must rely on the two of you to watch my back.
You see a giant fucking dragon thing, and you're like, yeah, I think that's strong. And then you see something that's your like enemy sends out something incredibly tiny, and it's like, what are you pulling here, bud?
I love when people start like following symbology to come up with conspiracy theories. They're like, oh, and you see this is a spiral and it's next to a circle, which is a symbol for this. It's like, spirals and circles and triangles and eyes are symbols for a lot of stuff. Like, more than one person came up with the idea of drawing an eye on a thing.
Oh, no.
More than one person came up with the idea of putting a pyramid somewhere.
Isn't it?
It's not like one group.
The Plumbobs have noticed our free will and are here to take it away.
That seems a bloody nightmare.
They don't want it.
They're coming up the stairs. I know that's supposed to be comforting, but it's not. It's not alone. It looks like it's got its own army.
Don't worry, you keep them off me, and I'll just keep doing this over and over again. Seems quite
Good strat.
effective.
It's fun being the mage.
It's fun being the mage. I greatly enjoy it. I used to never be the mage, but like this works.
Well, that wasn't
Speaking of character design, is this also like the tie that connects The Sims to the Monsters Inc. universe? Like, who are these dudes?
These
I feel
dudes.
like I have to have made this joke before.
I don't think you have, because previously we were just a guard and we were in these outfits, so I don't think the like ambiguous connection could be made. Why am I not drawing my pistol? Why do I not have my pistol? Guys, I need my gun.
Inventory?
There we go.
Aha.
No. Whoop. How about I just... Yeah, keep hitting hammer with it. That's fine. Totally hit hammer with it. It's all good.
It must be exhausting to be the drummer for boss music.
You just gotta keep
Like-
going with it.
It's like, hey, we need you to do intense drumming for a 10-minute loop, and then intense drumming for another 10-minute loop.
Yeah, that checks out.
Like, listen to this dude.
Yeah, this dude's going. He's got intense drumming going.
Alright, I'm nearly done.
See, those singers have got it made. They're the opposite.
Yeah,
All
they
have
just
to
have
do is
to-
just like
occasionally say "Eat, Pray, Love" and they're good.
Imagine looking at that sheet music and it's like 3 pages of just staves, and then like one full, like exact phrase note that just goes "la" and it's one tone, and then you don't do anything for 3 more pages.
Honestly, that sounds like a fucking great deal right there. Hello. So it looks like Garth fell for a little bit.
Garfield, no.
Yeah, Garfield's on the ground because we have 2 fucking Imperial dudes attacking us. Ow.
See, it's the tricorns. They're the.
It's the tricorns. It makes them powerful. Oh, good. Garth's back up.
It makes them specifically 3 times as strong.
Ow. Okay, 2 of these commandants are kind of fucking annoying. Hammer, if you could do literally anything, that would be great. You're running into a staircase. Thanks.
You saying that to them or us, Hammer?
I don't know. Enter the gate? Alright, sounds good. I'll enter the gate. No, I want to enter the gate, sir! 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 There we go. Poor Commandant's just like, oh, he teleported. There's no way I could possibly follow him.
So we're going to a spooky place, it
Yeah.
looks like.
We basically get dumped in a swamp. Thanks, Garth Brooks. Garthfield. We're gonna have to think of a lot more Garth names.
I feel like usually the name Garth is just the punchline.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Hi, dog. Only the dog came. It is now the dog's story.
I do feel bad for anybody who has the name Keith or Garth, but not that bad, because you can legally change it.
Yeah, you can. And I feel like they should.
Like, before the age of Keith and Garth, there were people whose names were like Anus.
Yeah.
Imagine it's the 50s, and you're like, hey, this is my dad. Oh, hi, what's your dad's name? And he says Enos.
Yeah. Everyone just immediately looks at him and goes, your name is Anus, isn't it?
All you have to do is make that someone's middle name, and then, like, name them something with a P.
So this guy has kidnapped me, but he let me keep my fucking expertly crafted cleaver.
The banshees will have it by now.
Is that old Greg?
Yeah. I don't know where young Greg is, but, you know.
Does he have any Baileys for us?
Greg Bailey!
From Bloodstone, eh?
What are you doing here, man? It's supposed to be in a post-apocalyptic... Oh, I guess this is kind of a post-apocalyptic wasteland, but way greener.
Do you not know about old Greg?
I'm gonna go with no.
I'm just gonna quietly Google something. A landmark piece of internet history.
A landmark piece of... I've missed so many landmark pieces of internet history.
I kind of love the fact that that's how it goes, because it just means that there's, like, more nonsense.
Bye, old Greg.
Alright, I'm gonna leave this for after stream so you can see the beauty of this.
Okay, I see that YouTube URL. I think old Greg is dead.
He got yelled at.
Be able to hear me now.
Hi, dog.
What was that? His ex-wife. Yeah.
You've made it to Wraithmarsh.
Doggo. Good
You're
doggo.
on your
Best
own.
doggo.
Well,
Good
you're
dog.
not entirely on your own. But Hammer and Garth cannot reach you. Be wary.
Imagine if we didn't have this
Fog here
dog.
is unnatural. Somehow it
This
cannot
dog is the
be
real
seen.
hero.
Bloodstone is on the far side of the marshes.
It's like the hero thing only goes off because we have like dog dander on us.
That's what it is.
This
We're the
dog
hero
is
of dog. We're the hero of dog.
we're the hero of dog, but we're not even the hero of dog. This dog is the hero. We wouldn't have made it through this without this dog. This dog is the hero all along.
Well, that's exactly it, right? Like, the heroes are not about what they're about, you know?
Right.
Like, Hammer isn't the hero of, like, naive cheeriness. Hammer is the hero of hit things with the hammer. We are the hero of take care of this precious boy.
This is true. And we do take care of this precious boy. Where are you running off to, dog? We're supposed to take care of you. Do-do-do. Ah.
Seems like a weird place for a gargoyle, architecturally speaking.
I would, because old Greg lived in this house, which means he just got taunted by that gargoyle every fucking day. Every goddamn day.
Maybe that's why he's put people in cages, just so he can, like, pass on the pain a little.
Yeah. A little bit of someone else taking the suffering away from him for a while. Oh, he also has a children's bed. How terrifying. I guess that's where young Greg slept.
Yeah. They function in pairs.
Yeah. They're like the Sith. Only 2 at a time. And in order for there to be a younger Greg, old Greg must die.
So we should be on our guard.
Oh, yes. Because we are now Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Yet to be old or young. And probably soon to be killed.
Are we, Greg? Doesn't our character have some kind of joke name that we immediately forgot?
Sparrow?
Right, this game doesn't let you be like Dr. Venus. I'm glad that we all learned an important lesson about game design, though.
Yeah. Giving
Which
your
is-
characters arbitrary names. Like Hawk.
Yeah, it's better to let them call themselves Mr. Venus.
Our, what were we, Pie Master? Who doesn't love being a Pie Master?
See, it blows my mind that you didn't know about old Greg, because, like, that implies that the entire Fallout stream you didn't know that Greg Bailey was a reference name.
I figured it was a reference name and just completely moved past it. I figured as soon as you said it, I was like, I have no idea what the fuck Greg Bailey is, but I'm just gonna not bring it up. And I didn't bring it up the entire fucking time. I just went with it.
The world is a magical place.
The world is a magical place. So, welcome to Wraithmarsh, also known as Oakvale.
Also known as London.
Also known as London. Oof.
Like, when I look at this place, I go, oh yeah, I know that soccer field. And that laugh is because you know the soccer field too.
The one and only soccer field that appears whenever Hollywood does London. God. It's so tragic.
The well there is absolutely hilarious.
Something in the marsh is controlling the fog and using it against you.
Here you go, Duggo.
You need to find the source and destroy it.
Oh no, it's a Banshee. Or as we like to call them, Predators.
He's screaming at me to stop using Firefox.
He literally just called us worthless, you know? Your opinion is nothing! Why can't I hit you?
Getting ready for a scram. I wonder how much setup time it takes bosses to, like, have zones that they teleport to summon enemies while they're invulnerable.
Probably quite a bit.
So, okay, I need to make sure these crates are just right so I can go whoop and not get shot 5 times, you know?
Yeah. I need to make sure that I am able to recover after 5 hits, and exactly 5 hits. No more, no less.
Hey, Lucian, why do you want us to put up these, like, raised platforms without any access point all around the Great Hall? No reason, no reason.
No reason, don't worry about it.
Well done. But be
How do you even get up there?
careful. Maybe more, so stay on your guard.
It's for me to know and you to find out.
Again because of the fog.
He just starts making up some bullshit. He's like, it's
Aurora Borealis.
it's a cremulanction. It's a castle thing.
Cremulanction.
Yeah, you know, Great Halls always had cremulanctions. It was for the ashes of burnt dinner bones? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
So really, you should learn your medieval history.
Yeah. Oh, hi, friends.
They all showed up in such a nice order.
I know, right?
Oh, these are the ones you gotta bomb.
Yeah.
These ones have a little bit more meat to them.
Yeah, they really do.
They now take like 2 slaps.
Oh. They disappeared. Interesting. I have a feeling they're just going to keep spawning until I leave. But
It's just
I
one of those things
wanna
where, like,
look
you
around.
turned once, you saw an entire mob of them, you turned around to kill some things, and then you turned around and saw one behind you as you were running, so you're like, ah, the entire mob must still be there.
No, I think it's one of those things where, like, I turned around and there was an entire mob running at me, so I fired at them a couple of times, and then I turned around again and saw it was my sister Rose. Just horror movie that shit up.
This used to be Oakvale,
There we go.
though it has changed radically since I saw it last. And that was a long time ago. It has seen many a cruel deed. 600 years ago, bandits attacked the village and burned it to the ground. The survivors rebuilt their lives, only to have them destroyed a second and final time.
Yeah,
A new threat
by
came
super
from
flood.
within. A reckless young villager made a deal with the forces of Shadow, who took the lives of every other resident as payment. All of his family, all of his friends, everyone he loved. The marsh is the village. And Oakvale is an bitter memory.
Well, I don't know if we should say that. Like, wetland restoration is an important project that we need to be entertaining in terms of public works.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, sure, everyone gave their lives in a demon deal, but this is really good for our biodiversity.
Look, we now have homes for undead. Where previously
really-
they were endangered.
Really, the lesson we should take from this is adding our gardens to the, the pollinator pathway project.
Yeah.
Getting involved in some...
Getting involved in some undead resurrection. We need to bring back the undead, you know?
Have you ever looked up, like, the history and reality of lawns?
No.
It'll make you hate lawns.
I already hate lawns. They take time and effort, and I'm impatient.
So, you want to know why everyone wants lawns?
Why?
French aristocracy. They wanted to brag about how much land they had that they didn't even need to farm. And then it just caught on.
That sounds accurate. Yeah, no, that checks out. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. We have destroyed almost half of the gargoyles here. Oh, hello.
I feel like aristocrats have the weirdest flexes.
They did. They had to come up with weirder ways to flex, like going to space. That's still relevant, right?
Hey now, look, Jeff Bezos isn't nobility. He just owns vast amounts of what could very easily be public infrastructure. He's just in charge of goods and services distribution and also media. He can't be a king.
Yeah, no way. No way. Cue Simba's Lion King just can't wait to be king, playing in Jeff Bezos' head.
So, the Bo Burnham thing, did that come out before or after the rocket?
I think before.
Do you think Bezos played any of those songs when he was going to space?
Probably.
I'd really like to imagine that, like, he's halfway to space, and then that song ends, and then it slowly dawns on him who he is and what he's doing, and he goes, "Oh,
Oh, I get it now. Like one of the other astronauts. I say other astronauts. I mean one of the astronauts, because Bezos is not an astronaut. One of the astronauts fucking puts it on, just like pops it in the CD player. I'm assuming they have CD players in the dashboard of every space shuttle, right?
listen."
How else are you gonna
like-
play your tunes?
I feel like every time you go and make fun of somebody like Bezos, like, the instinctive response is for people to be like, "Well, hey now, I know lots of people who own businesses," and it's like, this isn't your dad.
Yeah.
This isn't your buddy who owns, like, a souvlaki shop that
Yeah.
serves the neighborhood and employs people. Like,
This is completely different.
this guy killed your dad's business.
Yeah. This is the guy who destroys everything in your neighborhood and replaces it with a gentrified, like, different version. That makes him money instead of anyone in your economic circle.
If you think about the fact that he
You're making
owns
good progress.
Twitch,
You're
Audible,
halfway through
and
the last
Amazon, which started as a
You'll be in
bookstore,
bed before you
Yeah.
it really starts to make it seem like he has a villain scheme to control information.
Yeah.
Which
kinda
is-
does.
To be clear, I'm not using a joke as a veiled reason to, like, promote a conspiracy theory. This is just me actually trying to make a joke. Like, if he was secretly in a lair, what would be his remaining piece? Does he need to get YouTube? Does he... I don't think he gets CNN. I think it's Fox News, if anything, that he buys.
He needs Google. He needs a search engine. If he's going
That's
to
it.
control the news, he needs to acquire Google. Like if he's
That'll
going to
be his
control the
Horcrux.
information, that is the Horcrux. The last remaining vestiges of humanity is being saved by Google. Not Bing, because everyone knows no one's fucking using Bing. He acquires Bing
on.
and nothing happens.
Excuse me, Peter Parker uses Bing, alright, so he could control Spider-Man.
He could control Spider-Man. Oh no.
Not the most recent Spider-Man, just Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. That's how you know it was like a weird alternate timeline thing. An Earth slightly displaced from our own. He was using, you know, the world's #1 search engine, Bing. What the fuck? Or how about, you know, the world's #1 search engine, DuckDuckGo.
Duck, duck, go to the polls.
Oh!
I just
Oh,
want to
you
use that
fuck off! Oh, you fuck right off with that shit.
And that joke is exactly as deprecated as DuckDuckGo.
Yo.
Exactly as relevant and useful in our daily lives.
God, that fucking joke. That joke possesses way too much space in my brain. It doesn't need to occupy as much space as it does. But I just... It's just the most. It's the perfect example of everything that is cringe with our politicians. I need to connect with the youth. What are they playing? Something called Pokemon Go. I can use that. Pokemon Go to the polls. Yeah.
I find it like 5 times as funny because the young kids, you know, in political terms, like 21-year-olds that she's trying to appeal to are all sitting there going, "That's not a policy position."
What am I supposed to do with that?
She's sitting there being like, "Man, the kids sure love their video games," and it's like, no, this is a generation of people who are specifically super political and mad about it.
Yeah.
Either direction, like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, the Pokemon Go to the polls joke was so out of touch, it was starting to be smelled. Maybe even taste.
Yeah. Yeah, I concur. Ow.
That guy's arms. That guy's gotta have, like, ham hawk size forearms.
Why?
Just from the drumming, like, do you
yeah.
know how much wrist strength you need?
Yeah, I know. I was a drummer for years. Is she seriously alive? Come on! A brisk wind will knock her over. Come on, this is bullshit. Die already.
There we go.
Very impressive.
Bitch.
You survive Banshee attacks. You're nearly
There's nothing more infuriating than a boss whose whole thing is just having way too much health and moving slowly towards you before summoning a thing and moving slowly somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because you just kind of sit there, you're like slap, slap, 2 steps, slap, slap. Come on! 2 steps, slap, slap.
Yeah. If you want to hear me rant about a fucking gacha game, I can totally do that.
Oh, please do. Please do.
So Genshin Impact just introduced a new boss that you have to use a special type of damage in order to damage it. It's an elemental damage. And all characters do an elemental damage, but only specific characters do like a lot of elemental damage to that because it's fire. So obviously you got to Pokemon rules it. You got to hit it with the water. However, Genshin being a gacha game that it is, you need to basically struggle in order to get a character that can actually do damage with water, because the majority of water characters are healers, and they don't do shit for damage. At least the free ones, anyway. The free ones that you're gonna get, they're all healers. Enjoy that, and they're not even good ones.
I feel like MMOs were like my earliest lesson in trying not to get swindled.
Yeah.
Where like you start to get, I mean, it's almost the preface to the way they do it in gacha games, right? Because like, in terms of the economic niche of gaming, they kind of like as MMOs faded, gacha games took over.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that they used to do, where it's like, oh, we have a new class and also a new quest line and also all these new items. When really, what it is taking existing players and going, hey, do you like content? Buy the thing.
We got content. How do you like content? Buy our shit. You don't have to pay a subscription. It's totally free, except for your entire bank account just to get this one character. I will say, though, I was talking to some of my buddies about it, like over Discord and shit, and they play more gacha games than I do. They like fully admit that they're whales in gacha games and they spend a whole lot of money. And I'm like, yeah, it's really fucking harsh. And then we started describing some of the systems, and they're like, that's not even that bad. And it's like, oh, I feel so sorry for you, man.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for you. I'm gonna try this. That didn't work.
He seems spookery.
Come on, bud. You're trying so hard to hit me, but it's not really working out for you, is it?
It is kind of funny how like there's entire genres of games that are like specifically trying to like get you to mash the dopamine button for the minimum possible dopamine for the maximum possible profit.
They literally have gacha simulators to simulate Genshin draws. It's literally apps that are free and you can draw for free, but it's meant to just give you the same dopamine hit that drawing in Genshin would give.
Like it's literally a nicotine patch. Like it function. Like a lot of these games literally do that, right? Like it's a dopamine switch, so it can function the same way that anything else is.
Yeah.
Like drugs or whatever. And like so many of these companies will be like, "Oh yeah, they're whales." No, they're just really rich people who they don't need the money. And it's like, no, this is like
this is Steven from who's in his like first year engineering course in college and is having a really fucking tough go of it and just wanted some like enjoyment in his life.
Yeah.
And now he's eating ramen for like a month and his life is significantly worse off having you in it. Can we just go now? Come on. This is... Can you reveal your innards so I can shoot them, please?
Could you imagine you had like an older relative who's gone through issues with like substance abuse, gambling issues, you know, porn addiction, whatever other compulsive behavior, and then slowly but surely the world is working on helping people out and getting appropriate services, and then the guy starts mobile gaming?
Oof. Yeah, he's screwed at that point. He's a fucking goner.
Like, it's one thing to spend your kids' like college fund on heroin. It's another thing to spend your kids' college fund on V-Bucks.
It's another thing to spend your kid's college fund on a waifu. Can I can't go in. The door is locked. Damn it. Damn you, quests to be unlocked at a later time. Alright, who do I need to kill now, or can I finally go to the town? I killed a troll, for fuck's sake.
The little golden thread is such a clear sign that the developers knew you weren't going to be paying attention.
Yeah, pretty much. I was paying attention so little, I had a plan of where we were gonna go at the beginning of the stream, and I forgot it and came here. I was gonna go see Barnum in fucking Westcliff, because when we left 10 years ago, he asked us for money to build a bridge, and that bridge is now complete.
Ooh.
And he wants us to go talk to him.
You know, with all the grand architecture, this seems like a very small house.
Yeah, just a little bit. But admittedly, we were basically walking through the graveyard of Bloodstone. I say graveyard because that wasn't a graveyard at all, but you could totally use it to dump bodies. Like, I'm expecting that marsh to basically be like that one area in Lord of the Rings. It's just corpses floating by in water, and everyone's just like, don't go into the water. Don't go in, don't touch the water.
That'd be such a good, like, video game level, is like, you're making your way through a swamp, and you have to fight, like, mobster-themed ghouls with concrete shoes with, like, a super massive kick attack.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucking amazing. Oh, hey, it's statue guy.
Going pew pew.
Going pew. Hey.
Shove it up your ass.
I need to thumbs up this guy somehow.
Oh, it's a finger gun.
Did it! I seduced him. I should really heal Doggo. Hey, Doggo.
We are the hero of dog.
We are hero of dog. I don't think we have a dog potion, though. But, Doggo, you did so good. I will heal you with compliments and kind words.
It's a good thing we happened to come to a new town.
Yeah. Hang on, I want to steal from this sarcophagus. Don't talk yet, Demon Door. I need to grave rob for a bit. Oh, cool. Hello, bud.
Fa, do, re. Wait.
I think he was singing the Canadian national anthem.
Of a lute player. Could it really be real music at last?
Oh.
Well, we are a player with a lot of loot.
That we are. And we also have a loot.
Marvelous. Keep going, please.
Okay, I think I need to...
No, no, no! If I wanted noise, I could listen to myself.
I'm just strumming it.
Beautiful music.
I'm not playing shit. I'm that guy on campus. I'm the guy sitting on the quad singing his 4-chord songs.
Hit that final note.
I'm not even sure that was like an emotionally cohesive
No, it wasn't.
sequence of chords.
It wasn't at all.
I feel like you would have to get a musician to play bad on purpose for that.
Yeah.
You would have to be like, hey, play something deliberately garbage.
Yeah. Basically. It's like, here's a lute. And the guys are like, this thing isn't even tuned. And he's like, all right, we have like 5 seconds for this. We just need you to record this. All right. Bring. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
Oh. Snow home. Wait.
Hey, Jerry, could you give me a couple here? Okay, That's me. Master musician.
Master musician, right here. So we found a home. And this house is not a home anymore. It's dead. Everything in it is dead. There are chains. Dead bodies. And a treasure.
Ooh.
Ah, the Master Longsword. Worse than our Master Cleaver.
But do we have one?
No.
We need that opulence.
Hua, hua, hua! This is how you sword fight, right, Will?
Actually, hold on. Let me see, like, the stance and the individual cuts.
Shit, I need to get out
Well,
in the open.
Yeah.
Alright, we
'Cause-
got stance.
That is, in fact, like, a valid, if weird-looking stance. But way too much telegraphing.
Yeah. I just like when I get close to stuff, I just kind of do like... Ha! Well, we now have a Master Longsword to travel with us. Fantastic. This was totally worth ruining this snow biome, I guess. We're horrible people. Like, before our hero felt like a hero, this guy just feels like he wanders places and ruins it.
Yeah. Just kind of walking around, knocking over signs.
Like he just walks into a town and goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Breaks a window. Yeah, all right.
Just walking around going, hey, can I invest here? They're like, you can donate. You're like, nah, I don't think I'll do that. You just like tear a door off its hinges and leave.
Yeah, basically. Oh, there's the spire
Look.
in the distance.
I only want to do good if I get a concrete fiscal return, alright?
Okay. Yeah. It's only worth my while if I get money for it. Like this. This bloodthirsty augment will reward you with gold for every kill you make.
Okay, so we obviously have to pointlessly put that on our best weapon, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Let's save it for
Largest house
now.
in Bloodstone. That'll be Reaver's.
Look, we're not rich
I
enough
suggest
unless
you
we can
and
go to
make the Fate's
space.
acquaintance.
I don't think they have the tech, which means we're gonna need a lot of money for R&D on this one.
I love the difference in response between, like, anything that NASA does and the Bezos launch. Like, the Bezos launch was basically, like, everyone disliked that. Because, like, with everything else, with NASA or with the ISS, you can kind of take credit. You could be like, well, that's, like, science and government. That's, like, technically us. But with Bezos, it's literally, like, you could imagine him, like, sticking a middle finger out the window, because, like, that was just for him.
Our
At least
health
Musk.
constantly depletes. Ah. Combine that with this one. For each weapon hit, drains health from your opponent and transfers it to you. You're just constantly like, ah.
That sounds like just an anxiety disorder.
That sounds just normal. Why does everything drain my health? Causes electrical damage instead of normal damage. Flame damage instead of normal damage. Its name is catchy and violates no copyright. I assume that's a reference to something that actually did violate a copyright. Yeah.
Maybe someone copyrighted Fire Augment? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, this just makes us more attractive. Cool. Because we needed that. We really needed that. Sir, how much is your building? I, wish to buy it. Thank you! This is basically
Anyone
what I
else?
did the entire time.
Does anybody else own their own business? Can I come in here and ruin your life?
Hey, Eternity, I love this game. Eternity, I fucking love this game. But, like, if you can't make fun of a game, especially a game that's over 20 years old, do you really love it? Are you seeing its flaws and accepting them for what they are? This game is an older game, and I love everything about it. To say that we're, like, making it seem like some corny rhetoric, nah, we're not doing that.
I will come on the attack, though. Fable 2 is your favorite? Are we saying that, like, we're attacking the Fable series, or is Fable 2 your favorite? Because at least say 1 or 3.
Oh, no, don't say 3. Oh, no. Like, yeah, no fair. Fable 1 is the only acceptable answer. We're just gonna piss everyone off. The only acceptable answer for favorite game is Fable 1. Everything else is wrong. It's wrong. Where can I buy this house? I would like to buy this house. How do I buy this brothel? Excuse me, sirs, madams, beds of all sorts? No, okay.
Someone walks up to her character and is like, "This is not for sale," and you're like,
But
what,
I have
what were those
money.
words you just said? I don't think I've ever heard that before in my life.
But my money. I don't think you understand. I have all the money. I'm like only money. At this point, the character just walks around with the coin purse that just jingles all the time. He can't stealth. He only jingles.
Games aren't just for losers.
Hey. This bar is now my bar. I own all of you now. This is mine.
I saw him. It be true. With me own two peepers. I tell ye.
That's pretty impressive.
That lady
Most
is
people,
in a barrel.
Oh, they think
Most people only have one peeper.
Yeah.
He's not.
It's a genetic defect. He has two peepers. Oh, she got out of the barrel. Thank God.
Scarcely credit.
Please don't go in there. You look filthy, and you're probably just, like, contaminating the entire batch, you know?
You know, I hear this guy's really popular on Reddit.
It's not fair, I tell ye. Old Jack knows
All right.
the secret.
Have a beer.
I tell ye.
I bought so many bars that I just have beer on my inventory for no reason.
Ah, thank ye. It does me a world of good, that. Now, listen to old Jack's story and be amazed. Aye, there I was, laid down unconscious on the beach.
Certainly is a
An empty
storyteller.
bottle of fire juice in my arms like some high-bosomed maiden.
Oh, he had fire
By
whiskey?
the hell
Oh,
this
God.
figure, by
The
a
worst.
nearby cave.
Fireball? Terrible.
Captain Dread.
High-bosomed ladies. I know that means, like, they're wearing a corset, but
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine this guy's just like, man, their titties were so high up.
Them some perky
I
teats.
ran, swam, and paddled as fast as I could for a restorative brew.
I'm telling you, her
Here
tits
will
were up.
believe me.
Like, pointing to the skies up.
You proved me
I'm
right,
talking
won't you?
buoyant.
Uncle Jack ain't telling no tales.
Hey! He copied me. I'm the only one that can have a wheeze cough. Come on.
Tell you a tale of old Dread. There ain't a pirate alive who ain't scared stiff of him. I knew I could count on ye. You'll find the cave on the coast.
Arr.
But take care.
We be the best pirates in this land.
Of dreaded Captain Dread.
We also be the most fabulous pirates in the land. Our fashion trends will spread from coast to coast.
You know, the way that they talk about this pirate dread, I feel like all we would need to do is go up to him and be like, hey, there's this super punchable dude. Like, so punchable. You've got to see this dude. You're going to want to punch him so hard.
And he would just instantly be like, "Oh, show me this punchable dude. I need
He
to
kicked
deck
it.
this dude."
He kicked a kid out a window.
It turns out that Dread's actually just a nice
They
guy.
say
Woo!
old Dread had
Hey, I'm a table dancer now.
but not all
Guys,
of
they're
them.
like, look, I smuggle liquor illegally. That's my only crime. This guy kicked a kid out a window?
What? Oh, okay. I see. We can buy gifts from this guy. Why is a condom a gift?
Well, if someone walks up to, well, to be fair, if someone walks up to me holding a condom and says, I have a present, I'm going to be like, haha, goodbye. But like, if someone I know, where the, you know, there's a subtext goes, hey, I got a present, and passes me a condom, I'm going to raise an eyebrow and go, yeah, that's a present.
Fair play, fair play. At the same time, you could also just buy the condom and just be like, you can use it in the bro way, which is, dude, here's a condom. Just chuck a condom at people. Chucking around condoms is just fun. I own this building
It
now.
is-
I own
It is
you.
the Schrodinger's excuse for buying any given sex toy. No
Oh,
one
yeah.
will ever know if it's ironic or for yourself.
Exactly. Exactly.
The more obscene and niche the sex toy, the more it's totally just a prank, bro.
It's for bridal shower. Yeah. Totally. It's for bachelor party. Totally. And then they just kind of like shifty eye and walk away. Meanwhile, someone else walks up to it and is just like, "Oh, cool, these are in. All right, cool," and just grabs it and walks out.
You're walking up, you're like, yeah, I'm totally gonna prank my bro. Oh, good, there's more AA batteries.
But the cloth is pretty far.
Oh yeah, I was running out of these.
This is just for a wireless controller.
I swear it's for my TV
No,
remote.
what's it-
Oh, we now get over 10,000 every single time we get. I feel like at some point we do need to lower it
You're back.
and just become like amazing. Where we like everyone, your rent is now 60% off. Enjoy. I can't buy a lot of these.
Oh, hello,
Maybe that's the
Sparrow.
secret. Maybe Bezos is just gonna give us a bunch of money after he completes like a quest. It's gonna be like, hey, I defeated Blue Mask.
Yeah. Good job, Basie boy. Good job. There we go. And buy that. I'm really enjoying all this money that I've farmed up.
Always a pleasure to serve you.
Like at this point, I don't think we can mathematically spend faster than we earn.
I don't think so, but I definitely want this.
Lover's plume. We have to wear that.
Yes.
Enjoy. I hope it brings you great happiness.
I don't think we have the
I
Highwayman
hope
coat.
it brings you great happiness.
Or the boots. We have the trousers. I think we have everything else here. Maybe not the skull cap
Enjoy.
and bandana.
You've bought a fine item.
There we go. Man, it's just great walking into a store and buying everything. Alright, so let's see. We need to find that love plume.
Because I do think
the
it's a
fuck
step
is-
above our current hair, and we can dye it to be the same.
What the fuck is this outfit?
Oh my god, bourgeois.
Yeah,
Jeez.
male middle
I do
class.
like the fact that they ostensibly that's there so that it teaches people how to like pronounce something they can't pronounce,
Yeah.
but like it doesn't help. Most people don't know that the ZH means je.
Yeah, that's true. What the fuck is this outfit? like, forget the love plume. Obviously, yes. Okay, there's no hat. What the fuck is this outfit?
Good question.
Why is our chest so barreled? Are we that fat?
It was a different time.
Different time. Okay. So we're going to find the lover's plume and wear that.
I think we
Coat-
should dye it.
Are we wearing coat? Is coat a thing that we are wearing?
I think otherwise we were just going back to the original outfit, right?
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Well,
just
mostly. I feel like we got to use that bodice now that we have it.
go. Which bodice? The.
The one we're wearing.
Okay. Okay. So we'll wear the tart bodice. And the felt-lined carriage gloves, or maybe some of the highwayman gloves, some monk gloves.
I think monk gloves are the right move.
Yeah. Let's see then.
Hot pants.
Hot pants. Our glorious hot pants. And our feet. The thigh highs. But we also have a mid-calf booty. We have clogs. I found clogs from one of the salespeople.
They're tempting.
Buckled loafs.
The mid-calf booty is definitely tempting because it reminds me of the oversized boots that people wear to raves.
Yeah.
I think thigh highs are the way to go.
Thigh high is the way to go? Okay. And then masks, we have the eye patch. That's all we need. We only need the eye patch.
We got to make sure things are dyed the right color, though.
Yes, which I think I need to go into items for. And go into dyes. Okay, so what do we want to do for our hair?
Well, now we got a bunch more dyes, right?
Yeah, I bought a lot of them. Ooh, look at that blue!
That's the one.
Where the hell is it? There it is. Oh, yeah. That's the way to fucking go.
That's like a Miku blue. That's the right one.
Yeah, we need the Miku blue on that. All right, so then our normal ass hair, and I'm also gonna apply it to our beard.
Yeah,
there we go. Nice. Okay, so what do we want now for our bodice?
I think. Do we have like a dark red or a dark purple?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't think we have any sort of. We only have the piratical orange.
I think we make it orange to match.
Okay.
Or we make it black to match. We wanna try to get this to be like an outfit.
Okay, how about we apply primary for that, and then for the secondary we do black.
Yeah, that's it.
And upper
We
body.
can make the eye patch black too, so it matches.
Remove secondary, apply secondary.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We are rapidly approaching Goth GF.
And apply. There we go. Oh, we look so much better now.
This is pleasing to the eye.
Yeah, damn straight, buddy.
Damn straight. I own this shop. You have to say whatever I want you to say. And buy some more stuff. Ooh, okay, we're gonna rent and move in. Oh, these people have fish on the wall. How adorable. We're just gonna loot this place. I love that we just rolled into Bloodstone and this is what's happening. And we're eventually gonna get to Reaver and he's gonna be like, wait, what the fuck happened? What the fuck just changed in the town? I'm trying to fucking live here. These motherfuckers keep running through, stealing all this shit. What the fuck? How many properties have they bought? All of them. Including mine? I'm homeless? Well, fuck.
I love the fact that, like, we just horseshoed this outfit. Like, we just deliberately tried to look terrible, and then without blinking, a stream later, we're like, oh, this is great. This is exactly what we need. This is perfect. This is flawless. This is iconic.
Yeah, basically. Oh, we can afford the max level of Force Push now.
Yes.
Boom. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be great. And we can charge them even faster now. Love it.
Good.
Why would I think?
Lonely, don't
Okay.
you?
What? Why did someone come into my house and say, I hate being lonely? It's like, dude, I'm sorry, but get the fuck out of my house. Please? Alright, Rick, the house husband, you have been evicted from your home. You'll be able to move back in once I have stolen everything from your home. That is the way.
Including your children's toys.
Yes, you will have to rebuy your children's toys, but don't worry. I'm soon planning on making the rent cheaper. When is that going to go into place? I'll let you know.
I cannot think of a single instance of toy theft where the victim isn't someone that, like, had to steal the toys. Like, either it's a childhood memento, or it's, like, a prized collectible, or it's your kid's toy. Like,
that checks out. Everything that is important to a child can be summed up in that way from a villain stealing it. There we go. And if we wanted to make even more money, we could literally buy furniture and do things that way. I want to avoid Toby. Yeah, we'll buy the rest later. Let's go talk to Reaper.
Is there unfortunate Tobys?
Toby is a quest line that I don't want to do at the moment. I want to go meet Reaver.
Toby is the kind of name that I feel like has an attached to it. Like, who's gonna be there? Toby.
I don't do.
Ah, God, not Toby. He comes every time and he gets drunk and shits on the couch. I apologize to any Tobys out there. I've never actually met a Toby. I only have to go by Will's response because I'm assuming he's met a Toby at some point.
I haven't. It's gotta suck having a punchline name, but not enough that I give enough shit to stop making fun of people's names.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
can give you 3 minutes.
Like, my name is something you can use in a sentence.
Yeah.
I know I've gotta come. It's wide open. Do
Yeah.
your worst. You think I haven't heard Willy Wonka before? I've got a chocolate factory for you.
I'll show you my chocolate factory.
Help you?
Man, I like that I have bought basically this entire fucking town and still have money to keep going. Why? Why did they think this was good? Ooh, I'll eat that. Now we're thinner. Our
Who would
bodice fits
design-
better.
Who would design an economic system with an exploit in it? That seems ridiculous.
That seems absolutely insane. How could that ever work? Stares at entire economic system. Just like glances over. What? It's fine. So long as no one fucks with it or abuses it, it's fine.
Yeah, I was weirded out when they set up Starlink because, as much as I understand, like, it personally understand the issues with rural internet, like, I don't like the idea. Like, imagine Comcast or Bell or Rogers, but the entire planet.
Yeah, that would suck. That would suck. But I also understand the pains of rural internet, having grown up in rural internet. Okay, I'm gonna try and go and do the main mission now.
Isn't it nice being able to connect to the internet as long as it's not rainy and you're stuck inside?
My fucking life right there.
Like, that's the ultimate irony with satellite internet, is that it literally disappears when you need it most.
Yeah. It's the worst.
I'm trying to do remote work, and, like, the person I'm working with is, like, in a rural area on satellite internet, and it's so frustrating, because, like, you're trying to be like, yeah, so if you just check this part of the site, and they're like, okay, I've gone to the next webpage. And you're like, all right, so now click edit, and then they're like, okay. So how's your family?
Yeah. Or they're trying to explain something very crucially important, and then as they're talking, their voice just, Did you get all that?
Now listen, this is of the utmost importance. I need you, the fridge, okay? Otherwise, that's $3,000 you lose. Do you understand?
It's, oh my god, it hurts so much sometimes.
And obviously, they're doing nothing but getting angry because from
Yeah.
their perspective, they're just saying something over and over.
They're just
and over.
saying the thing. Can I buy his
mate,
house?
You got business with Reaver?
No,
My
I'm
favorite
good.
thing is the part of the sentence that's essential to understanding the sentence is the part that gets garbled.
Yeah.
And then they repeat themselves, and it's still the part that's garbled.
Yeah, every time. Every time. Incredibly consistent.
In perfect clarity, you get to hear, like, okay, what I meant to say was that if you go to...
Always
okay.
a nice surprise to have company. I don't get many visitors to my...
So this is Stephen
coastal
Fry, the sniper guy,
paradise.
also known as Reaver.
Especially ones who might well redefine a man's concept of paradise. You little minx.
I couldn't resist on that
On the
one.
rare occasions that people make it through Wraithmarsh, they're lost, confused, scared.
Wait, are we the minx?
But not
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
You are looking for someone.
I guess it does
And
affect the
you're
dialogue
looking
if
for
you
someone in Bloodstone,
almost
to be honest,
predominantly
I think I'll meet.
cross-dresses your character.
I think if you're incredibly attractive, he says it.
But I'm afraid I hate
Or he just
wasting
says it to
time on
everyone because it's
nobodies.
fucking
Like
Reaver.
you.
I do love the fact that, like,
Why don't you go out
bisexual
and
swashbuckler is a
rescue some
thing.
travelers
Yeah,
or
bisexual
slay some
swashbuckler is
beast
such
or
an
slay some
energy.
travelers. The details are unimportant. But prove to me that you're worth dealing with, and you'll have my full attention.
God damn it, not another renown.
That's it. Scoot.
Well,
Off you
allow
go.
me to show you my
Vamos.
chocolate.
Quebec. Allez-vous-en.
Alright, fine.
Do you think my buttocks look like that?
Okay. So that's a trend every single time we meet Reaver. Someone is trying to do some sort of portrait to him, and he'll just be like, "No, that's wrong," and shoot them.
A hero.
A hero,
You
truly.
need to leave Bloodstone. Perhaps a sea captain would give you passage.
That being said, that is also 100% what doing any art commission is like.
Yeah, I believe that too.
I got a couple of friends, and it's wild the shit that people will say, like, without skipping a beat, without even thinking about it. The amount of people who will, like, message one, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, it's amazing. This is the best. You're unbelievable. No one can do better." You respond saying the price. Literally the next text message. "This is nothing. Anyone could do this. My dog could do this, and you're asking that much. Unbelievable." Like, that's the thing that's the craziest, is the 180s. You hear
Yeah.
from people who do that stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
the 180s are insane.
at least have, like, a transition message. Like, hold on, what?
Hold on, but
Nice to see you getting so well known.
okay, so we need like 7,000 renown. We need so much fucking renown. Can't I just be renowned for owning everything? Like, come on.
Maybe we have some already accepted quests we can pull off.
Yeah, that's true. This person's shop is just called Curl Up and Die. And I respect that. I respect that.
I do like the fact that, like, there's a place called Bloodstone, and everyone who moved there seems to be under the same, like, aesthetic understanding.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Oh, we got a red dye.
Pleasure doing business
Good.
with you.
Kangarouge. Gangrene.
Glad to take your gold.
Looking
Vermillipede.
closely, just in case there's something
Glad
that
to
really
take your
pops.
gold. Glad to take your... Good luck with...
There we go.
Glad to take your gold.
Yeah, none of them pop out, but it's good to have the options.
Yeah, good to have the options. Nothing's quite as, bright. Alright, let's do Toby then.
That we must cleanse this town of the infamous silver serpent.
But how? They're so powerful, and they've stolen so many holy pieces from our temple.
So that's the thing, I've never met a Toby.
I know.
I have
know,
encountered so
and
many
yet
Toby
we have
NPCs.
to find a
Yeah.
way.
I don't know.
Toby is an
Sometimes I
NPC
think
energy
we'll never
vibe
bring
name.
peace to this terrible city.
With courage, persistence, and faith, we will do it. We will wash away all evil from this cesspool.
It's a shame that yodeling didn't succeed in changing the hearts of the people in this city, Brother Toby.
I'm always
We must
suspicious
adapt our
whenever
methods if we are to
someone
save the world,
uses
Sister Evelyn.
cleaning metaphors with
Yeah.
regards to poverty.
Cleanse
Welcome,
the cesspool.
stranger. You are not a native bloodstoner, are you? And yet,
Bloodstoner.
you have no doubt noticed what a corrupt.
Yeah,
and
I
sinful
smoke blood
place
weed.
it is.
It's like weed, but metal.
I am
It's like
Toby
weed,
of
but it's red.
TOBY,
They put like
the
food
temple
dye
of
in it and
benevolent
shit.
yokels.
Let's
I
be
am on a
honest,
mission
if they
to turn
made,
this
like,
town
blood
into as
red weed,
peaceful
so many
and
people would
rustic a
buy it.
land
So many
as
people would buy
Bowerstone
it.
or
Like,
Oakhill.
they did that when they figured out how to make
Perhaps
weed
you
purple,
feel
and
at
people
home
were
in
like,
this
hold
land
on,
of
it's purple?
wickedness, but helping the temple
That's fucking
could bring you
amazing.
Great rewards.
Alright, let's help out Toby.
Maybe you've heard of the previous incarnation of TOBY, the Temple of Business and Yodeling.
And there's only one thing...
TOBY blesses you, my friend. I will tell you of the grave conspiracy that has sunk Bloodstone into the anarchic pit it finds itself in today. but not before you recover
need
the
a better
first of
shirt,
the holy
dude.
pieces needed for the rite of cleansing. It
Like-
is the mutton of eternal
Okay.
hope. I sense it has been concealed in a house on the waterfront above the tattoo parlor. I could smell its deliciously sacred juices as I passed it yesterday. Now go, and may benevolent yokels guide your hand.
Okay. Woo!
That genuinely is one of those things where, like, in one go, you immediately are like, okay, so you are the most obvious bad guy I've ever seen, and I have to see how this goes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And besides, I own the house. It's
My
not
house.
stealing. I own it.
It is hidden in my house.
Where is it?
That'd be really awkward if, like, there's a video game quest and the guy's like, hey, there's this house that's ripe for the taking. I'll give you the address. All right? 100 gold. You go, deal. And he gives you your address.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Can I...
How to wear a pair of trousers.
I'm not wearing trousers, though. Okay.
Winky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually so amusing.
I need to get through. Sorry. Sorry. You're a tattoo place. I don't understand why you have all these boxes.
Get your tattoo from me. Won't hurt a bit.
We could up our look with some tattoos. But I feel like it's going to be the same sort of like card thing, and it's not going to give us a preview.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, we got the super mutton, I think.
Well, we can find out.
Didn't we get the super mutton?
No, we got percolated Java.
Oh, we did? Where the fuck is the super
Oh!
mutton?
Are we able to get to, like, an attic?
I don't see any attic. There's no stairs.
No, I think it's just in that last cupboard then. The
Fuck
one
it, I'm
marked
just
steel.
gonna steal. Oh, wow. Oh no, we did a bad. However will we cope, having done a singular bad? I thought I owned the place. Oh well. There's like 3 shops that you can't actually buy from. Yo, Tobes. Toby, my boy. Toby.
Hey, Nugget Biscuit Man.
Here you go, bud.
Wonderful. You have retrieved the mutton of eternal hope. You are a deserving member of TOBY. It is time I told you the reason for this city's chaotic state.
Is it because you're here?
Forget about Riva. Bloodstone is ruled by a secret organization known as the Silver Serpent. I will tell you more soon, but first, you must recover the second of the stolen holy ritual pieces. It is the wine of forgiveness.
We're basically just making this
I
dude dinner.
sense it is hidden in a nearby house. I see 2 barrels and a cart outside. Turn left when you leave and go up the street.
Sparrow, how you doing?
I love whenever someone writes, like, surprise twist evil characters for, like, a game that ostensibly is, like, open to a younger audience.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously this game still has prostitution in it. It's not like a kid's game, but, like,
Go away.
it's, if a 12-year-old played this, you'd be like, hee hee, funny, right?
There.
Go away.
It's you.
And it's that kind of thing. It's like, you need someone
Be so damn sexy.
who can get, like, cartoon bad guy secretly, you know?
So there's no actual, like, law in this town? You're kind of just free to do whatever.
I'm sure.
Well, we
you're
bought
a
everything.
real
Surely we bought the law.
citizen, mate.
Oh.
Let me get at ya.
Hey, no. I'm just stealing. Don't bother with me. Ow. Bitch.
That did, like, 0 damage. I think we can just kind of let her shoot us.
I know. I'm just gonna let it go. Hey, go away. Fuck off. I'm stealing from this house, don't you see?
You can't even stop us. There it is.
Ow. All right. I'm sorry.
Clever with me, you crook.
Just
No,
go through it
I'm
again.
sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I need to leave the house.
I don't know. Maybe I will get clever with you. You seem like people who.
I surrender.
Sorry.
Aw. Toby. Toby.
You know, that close-up of the character's face. I haven't seen this character's actual face in so long that I forgot that he looks like a coffee cup.
Excellent. Soon I will be able to perform the ritual and destroy the Silver Serpent gang, thus paving the way for our
Wait,
benevolent
our
Yoda
character or
crusade.
Toby?
Like the other
Our
holy
character,
pieces,
he just kinda-
this item appears to be a mundane
He just
object,
kinda has like a-
has remarkable power. It is the sacred
Look at that
power
mug.
of kindness.
Just 100% mug.
I sense
You're not
it is
wrong.
being kept in a house next to the boathouse. Just let your nose guide you.
I forget which. Oh, sacred pie. Okay. Let's go retrieve the sacred pie.
We're very kind.
Hey! Stop shooting at me! Oh, sorry. Sorry, miss. Sorry. Ow. Oh, he called me compost. That's not nice. I say as I'm stealing from these houses. Look, we got people chasing us, asking to, like, shoot us. When we say we're sorry, they don't forgive us. Like, what are we supposed to do?
Like, if I've already done a crime, I should at least just do all the crimes because you're already mad for good.
Look, you can have the condom back. I'm sorry I took it. I just want your pie. Just want the pie. You guys have the worst guns ever. Oh, finally I can steal from this. There we go.
Just algorithmically has to be the last container you search.
It has to be the last. Well, also it was just. It wouldn't let me search before. Like, it highlighted, but it didn't search at all. It was weird. Alright, Toby, where are you at? Here you go. Have a nice dinner. Hey, stop it. I'm in a
Yes,
conversation.
thank you. A million times, thank you.
Thank you.
We will clean up this city after all. In fact, before we gather the final items for the ritual of cleansing, I have an important mission for you. One that will begin the purge at once. It has come to my attention that certain poor people are forced to walk the streets, selling their flesh in the most sinful way. Bring me one such lost soul that I may show her the error. of her ways.
Yeah, he wants a hooker.
So,
Oh,
basically, in order to bring peace and safety to this city, we have to get this guy steak, a pie, some wine, and some sloppy toppy.
Yeah.
I mean, it would bring peace to me.
Saving my lips for someone like you.
Hey, I'm in a conversation. It's fine. Social.
What is it, hero?
Follow me.
Oh, all right.
Ow.
Lead on.
Don't mind the women that are shooting me. They're just existing. Living their best life.
It's fine, you're an NPC, they'll miss.
Ow. Son of a bitch.
Oh yes, very good. Very good. This poor woman needs my full attention. Now, if you'll just leave us alone, I'll call you when you're needed again.
We did crimes. Hey! Stop it! Alright, let's learn a bit more about Toby.
So, you're Toby's latest patsy, are ya? That swine always gets an outsider to do his dirty business using some scam. What was it this time? The temple thing again? I bet he reeled you in by talking to some fake brother or sister about how to clean up this town. You ask me, you ought to get rid of that swindler. Scare him out of town or cut his head off, I don't care. Plenty of people round here will thank you for it. And you've got no guards to worry about.
Shall we go
Can't
somewhere?
believe he lied to us. I cannot believe he lied to
I
us.
cannot
How could you
believe
lie
it.
to us?
How could you lie to me? Get out here, Toby. Yeah, that's it, lady. Shoot the door down.
What? Go away! I'm busy! I won't ask you again. Get lost! Look,
Given the time frame,
it's you. I'm not quite finished.
I would
yet.
assume
Why
that
don't
he
you
had
go
his
and
dick out
find,
when you docked.
Let me see. What else do I want?
How do I scare you? Let's,
Rar, 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 rar. You won't like me when I'm angry. I'm
Rawr.
Rar XD. Nya.
Any good drinks lately, darling?
Maybe we just shoot him in the head.
Nah, come on. I know we're fucking around, but we're still the— Ow! You bitch! Oh.
Gonna hiss like a middle school emo. Just
I'm just gonna continuously evil laugh at him while these women shoot him in the back. I'm using him as a shield. Can you... Please be terrified now. I'm gonna RXD you again. I think I bit him on that one.
Please, don't kill me.
See, ladies, I did a good deed. Please stop shooting at me. The two of you could please stop shooting at me, that would be great. We have earned the mutton of eternal hope.
I wonder if our healing rate just counteracts the
It
passive
totally
hail
does.
bullets.
It totally does.
That's a good start, but you will need to become a
Oh
good
fuck, that was a
player
lot of
first.
renown.
I mean, you would probably get a lot of renown for like.
Please stand by while we assassinate you. Okay.
Some guy tricks you into stealing from 3 different houses to get him food, and then like you just go rar until he leaves. People would be talking about that for a while.
Yeah. That's fair.
Can you imagine you go up to this guy, he's like, I haven't heard of you. Come back when I've learned words of your deeds. And then you come back later, he's like, You're rar hot pants?
Yeah, I'm rar hot pants. Alright, that lady is shooting at us, but I don't really want... I still don't want to shoot her. I mean, it's still rude. So I'm gonna hire this bard instead to sing a song for us to see how much
The
we're
guy
down to get. Ow. Bitch.
That's the guy editing the YouTube video of you hissing at a guy in his own home into like a novelty song.
Yeah, basically.
You're doing well, but not well enough to impress Reva yet.
A ghost full of anger was after revenge. The hero found love, but it was all just pretend.
Lady, I know what you're doing, lady, but it's not working.
Wasn't, and now they are wed. Let's hope they are happy for the sake of the dead.
She shoots, it tinks through a tin can. He's like, oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. That was very, very nice.
Some are really a nuisance. They raise the undead with a book and a seance.
That didn't really sound like a rhyme at all.
A zombie reading from books always ends wrongly.
I really like the anti-book messaging.
Yeah.
Really quite a vocal. There's nothing but a scam in the temple of a
Ow.
yokel.
Oh, cool. You can activate this. And I have the perfect idea for that. Alright. Let's go back to Oakfield and leave these ladies who keep shooting at us.
Yeah, it seems like a good call.
Yeah. So if we leave Oakfield and we instead go to the Sand Goose.
Helps reduce our DBI, daily bullet intake.
It's very important playing any game to make sure you keep your DBI very low.
it must be wild to be like, not just the emergency room, because like in a regular real life emergency room, you see people getting cut up, beat up all the time. But imagine being the general practitioner for an adventurer. Like you're the person who has to be like, so I understand that you've been getting shot a lot, but the move where you catch the knife with the palm, you really need to stop doing that because it's doing some damage to your nerve, and eventually, like you're going to reduce functionality in that hand.
I know that you keep stopping swords with your hand, but you really need to stop doing that. Because it is going to cause permanent scarring if you keep doing that.
Have you been doing the exercises I told you since your last leg stabbing? Don't tell me you got leg stabbed again.
Always getting leg stabbed. Where the fuck is the... trying to remember the person. The person who will make statues of us. Let's see. Quests. There it is.
You do that thing where you stab yourself in the leg to prove how much pain tolerance you have, except the secret is that you destroyed every nerve in your thigh long ago.
Joke's on you. I have no nerve endings.
You go to jab it into the spot, but there's like an inch raised of just gradually accumulating scar tissue.
Oh, that would just hurt.
This is my bad boy nodule. It produces bad boy fluid.
I think that's just called blood. Hello, lady.
Yeah.
I hope you're not letting the cost...
Starts with a B, ends with a B. Blub.
Blubs. Alright, let's see.
You know what to do. Begin hosing. Anything you like, but remember to hold it until I tell you to finish. Yes, your technique is astounding.
I'm just laughing at Bloodstone now.
Fantastic. I hope you can sustain this performance. How perfectly statuesque. Keep it up. I have never seen such modeling. Just a bit longer.
You know, you gotta be quite a sculptor to be able to capture a repeated motion.
Yeah, that's what I was impressed when we were doing the Cossack dance earlier. And she just, like, chose a pose for us, basically. Only 100 renown? God damn it. I was hoping for a little bit more from that.
That was something. You're getting close to your goal.
Okay. What other quests we got? Because that was the most expensive one we could buy and didn't give us a whole lot.
Treasure Island. That would do it. What about Westcliff?
Doom. Westcliff Development. Oh, yes! That's... I need to go talk to Barnum for that. Let's do that.
Why don't we talk to Barnum and then stream?
Yeah, that sounds
good.
good.
Do you want to go longer?
No, we can do that. That sounds good. Let's talk to Barnum. See what he has in store for us. I also get to show you the fact that I bought everything here, too. I bought everything from everywhere. Oh, apparently it's a series of self-help books in Bowerstone that teach us expressions. That would be handy.
Imagine you didn't know how to fart until you read a book.
You fart for the very first time? Oh my god.
It's the first time you've ever farted in your life, so it's one of those like post-colonoscopy farts. It's like dead ass 5 minutes long.
Oh god, that would be amazing.
Well, if it is my old business.
That's something you would see in like a animated children's show.
Wonderful surprise. And you couldn't have come at a better
No,
moment.
I don't think animated children's shows stoop that low. That would have to be live action.
Marvelous transformation. Family.
The person would still be farting when they come back from commercial break.
Dude, you don't even fucking know. Power Rangers pulled that shit in a recent season. Like, not even like old Power Rangers pulled that shit. Recent Power Rangers pulled that shit. They defeated 2 fucking idiots defeated the bad guy by farting all over his ship. That's not even a joke. It was trash.
I would expect at this point, like, Power Rangers to be wanting to uphold a legacy of, like, tomfuckery. You know?
Like, there is a legacy, but not stooping that low for a legacy.
That does seem like a villain move and not a hero move.
Yeah.
Now, it's time I found new pastures, new ventures. The world is my bivalve mollusk. Good farewellizations to you.
He really did memorize that thesaurus.
So, like, is the implication just that he's a cheeky boy who, like, went into a thesaurus and was like, haha, I want to say world is my oyster, but it's not? Or was this dude like, no, that was a symmetrical shell. I am sure that was a symmetrical shell.
The implication is that he has 100% memorized a thesaurus, and he uses it to sound smart. That's Barnum in a nutshell.
I don't know, maybe he's been doing other stuff this past 10 years.
No. Well, he's an entrepreneur now. Like, he actually has money. He is basically, like, the leader of this area.
Maybe he's just, like, slowly come to the decision that once he pays off this venture, he can go and, like, study archaeology, get a PhD.
That would be great. I would love that.
Very good. Now, please try to hit as many targets as you can.
I just wanted to do this before we sign off. Let's give it a shot.
Sounds suspicious. Sounds fake, but okay.
What? 175.
You mean you get docked points for shooting innocent people?
Not in my police station. Eh. I hate this on controller. This is very annoying on controller.
This seems somewhat ass.
It's a little ass. I need to get to 175.
Do you at least keep your score to the next round, or like?
I fucking hope. Damn it.
Well done. We shall now begin round 2.
Target score 15. Seriously?
I guess they don't have high expectations of you.
Oh, fuck. They're shifting around a lot. How very impressive. Whisper should be ashamed.
600 years, and we're still shitting on Whisper.
It's like part of a normal vocabulary. It's just like, oh man, Whisper should be ashamed.
It's like it's written in the way of the Silmarillion. It's like, and lo, Whisper was ashamed.
Yeah. It's just a part of the world. The hero made it a part of the normal vocabulary. The only words he ever spoke were Whisper should be ashamed, and that became the thing.
It's just become like a modern idiom. It's like, yep, Whisper should be ashamed.
Yep. Fucking, that was some great bowl in there, dude. Whisper should be ashamed. Oh, fuck, I missed.
kind of nice that they all like keep popping up within like inches of each other.
Yeah, it is quite nice that they're not like spread out across the court. This feels so bad. I hate everything about this feeling. And I'm only just now realizing that headshots are worth 3.
Nothing like a game for kids going, shoot him in the head.
Ah, fucking hell. Like, I wasn't nervous about losing or anything like that, but it was just like, God damn it, just let this be over so I could stop. 100. Oh my god.
It is my pleasure to present you with a rather pleasing item. This, I think you'll find.
Wine.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
all right.
sir.
I mean, that is a pleasing item. Alright, fine. Fuck you, dude. I'm out of here. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. You can't make me. Fuck, we're out of there. Alright, and I think we're going to end the stream there.
Okay. We learned a lot.
Mm-hmm. We learned a lot. Life was good. Next stream is going to be on Monday, where me and a couple of my buddies are going to be starting up Baldur's Gate 3. We're hoping that it's good. We're hoping that it's not ass. We played through Divinity Original Sin, so we enjoyed that, and we're hoping it's pretty much that, but D&D.
From what I understand, Baldur's Gate is very much, as long as you've got people, it's a good time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping. We can make it a good time no matter what. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
See you around.